Nikki is sonder arms gebore en met haar kort bene staan sy slegs sowat 1 meter hoog. Die dapper vrou met die groot glimlag is egter 'n toonbeeld van optimisme en durf. Sy beskou haar gestremdheid as 'n uitdaging om haar eie onafhanklikheid te bewys en 'n verskil in die lewens van ander te maak.
Something that I feel so passionate about is to let people know that if you have a physical disability, it shouldn't limit you in any way. When I was working in a rehab centre with physical disabilities, so many of my patients were completely shocked that I had no arms and I had a job. From an early age, I was always encouraged to do everything that everybody else did. So for me, I never saw myself as disabled. Because my brother and my sisters were able-bodied and going to mainstream school, I just learned to do things a bit differently.
Haar vroeë kinderjare in Oos-London het Nikki deeglik voorberei vir toekomstige uitdagings.
I think one of the most important steps in me growing up was going to a nursery school called Playways, where fortunately they had an incredibly good attitude about me coming to the school, and they prepared the other children to let them know that I'm born without arms and I do things differently. I write and draw with my foot. So I think by the time I came to the school, I was a bit of a mini celebrity, so everybody wanted to be friends with me.
Nikki het haar skoolloopbaan op Vredenburg aan die Weskus voltooi. Met 4 onderskeidings agter die blad het sy haar vizier op nagraadse studies en 'n professionele loopbaan gerig.
Actually, when I was little, I wanted to be a DJ on the radio. I went through different phases, but it eventually, when I was in high school, I really wanted to be involved in radio broadcasting. And it was only in about Standard 9 that I had a friend who suffered from depression and anxiety herself, that I really got a sense of what it's like to experience panic attacks, what it's like to feel really depressed. And she actually went into a clinic where I visited her, and it made me so interested in the field of psychology to think that she's struggling with an emotional problem that's impacting on her functioning and her independence, whereas I know what it's like from a physical perspective to do that.
6 jaar gelede het sy haar meestersgraad in kliniese sielkunde aan die Universiteit Stellenbosch verwerf en kort daarna haar eie praktyk in Milnerton geopen.
I do have a special interest in working with people with physical disabilities, whether they were born with a disability or whether they were injured later in life. I think that it's an area that is often neglected, the psychological adjustment to such injuries and also chronic medical conditions. And it's really my interest to help people adjust to those things.
Een van haar grootste uitdagings was egter om 'n eie motor te besit en te bestuur. En om haar vernuf agter die stuur van haar spesiaal aangepaste motor te toon, het sy die fokuspan vir 'n kort rit deur Milnerton se besige strate geneem.
The major conversion that was made is that I use a joystick hydraulic steering system. So basically that is a joystick that a U-shaped cup on the driver's door that I rest my right shoulder on. And then if I move the joystick forward, it spins the wheel left. And if I move my shoulder backwards, it spins the wheel right. And that's the main adaptation that can only be done in England.
Om geld in te samel vir 'n nuwe motor, het Nikki haar eie motorfonds begin.
I need to raise roughly about 800,000 Rand, which I've started a project called Nikki's Drive for that. I started in late 2009 and I've raised 175,000 Rand so far. A lot of the money raised has been through word of mouth from people knowing about the project and knowing me, having met me. Maybe they told their boss about me and their boss was interested in supporting the project. I also do motivational talks to raise money and also to raise awareness of the project.
Persoonlike rekenaars en selfone het Nikki se lewe aansienlik vergemaklik. Soms moet sy steeds pen en papier nader trek wanneer pasiënte bel vir afsprake. Nikki het duidelik haar spesiale plek in die lewe gevind. Sy het 'n eenvoudige maar kragtige boodskap vir alle vroue.
Well, I think it's important that women believe in themselves. I think if I think about how I progressed in my life, it's about having other people believe in me, but also my own self-belief. So if I had a message for women, I would say that they need to do as much as possible to inspire themselves and to enable themselves and motivate themselves.